When I said Raila Amolo Odinga will buy in 2027, there are people who thought to me I'm lost. And I am going to give you 8 reasons why Raila will buy in 2027. So whether you thought I'm lost or not, these are 8 reasons that will convince you Raila will buy in 2027. For as long as Raila is there and is in good health, Raila will buy. And these are the reasons. 1, Raila thinks that Kenyans are very much discontented with Ruto's administration, and he stands a very good chance of becoming the 6th. So he is convinced that Ruto will lose the election to whoever will compete against him. And he thinks he stood a better chance than anybody else to dethrone Ruto. So thus, he thinks that by presenting himself, he will become the president very easily. Number 2, he thinks with the support of Uhuru Kenyatta, who has come back to his end, he will win it easily. He trusted in him last time, they lost, but this time round he believes with the current prevailing political climate and atmosphere, he will stand a better chance, especially with the support of Uhuru Kenyatta, and he would not like to let Uhuru Kenyatta down again. 3, Raila has very good and unwavering support from his people. So as a result, Raila would consider that it is a letdown to his supporters not to vie. So because of how huge crowns come to him when he vies, he believes that it is rightful for him to vie as justice to his supporters. Number 4, party tickets. ODM sells the highest of party ticket in terms of the amount and the number of people who vies with the party. ODM is the longest serving party, and it has regions where you can't win without ODM. That means that by Raila not vying, some people will shy away from taking the ticket. Why? Because by having Baba campaigning for you in some regions in Kenya, that is an automatic victory in the election. So if Baba comes while doing his campaign and mentions you as the approved one in that area, there is no need for you campaigning. You'll definitely win the election. So what happens if Raila is not vying? If Raila is not vying, then it will be very hard for those people to be mentioned by Raila, because Raila will not come to their rally. What they do is that they cling on Raila's political rally so that they can be mentioned before people, and the people are asked to vote them. So what if Raila is not vying? Raila will not come to your political rally, and therefore you will not get his endorsement before the public. But if he is vying for presidency, you can cling around him. Wherever he goes, you have an opportunity to talk and he will tell. So actually, if Raila comes to somewhere in Luo Nyanza and tells the people this is a person who will fly ODM ticket, and therefore you vote for him, that person can go and assist Raila in campaigning in Mombasa, Meru, and anywhere else in Kenya. That person has already won. So it means that if Baba is vying, so many people will vie with ODM, and that will mean many people will pay a lot of money to get the ODM ticket. Remember, ODM tickets are given. There is no competition for that. They are given by Baba to whomever he chooses to give. So the highest bidder will take it. That is to mean that if Baba is vying, many people will vie with the ODM and many people will pay for the ticket. 5, by Baba refusing to vie for presidency, that will be announcing his retirement. Baba will become irrelevant if he does not threaten to vie for presidency. If he is not vying for presidency or threatening to vie for presidency, Raila will become irrelevant in Kenyan politics. Raila has no other business to do in Kenya except politics. The other businesses can go on without him. So Raila would like to be in Kenyan politics for as long as he lives. So for as long as he lives, he must be there. For him to be there, he must be either vying or threatening to vie. And it is easier to vie than to just threaten and quit. If you quit midway, you are going to lose supporters. So by that, as long as Raila does not wish to retire from politics, he must be on the ballot. 6, Raila enjoys a lot of political funding. Raila enjoys a lot of campaign funding. So that is something he can't wish to lose any day. Raila makes a lot of money running for presidency. He makes more money than he spends. So that is his business. So if he does not vie, then that funding will go. So you can't afford to lose that. 7, I said at the beginning that vying is Raila's main economic activity. So the main business that Raila does is to vie for presidency. I've talked about the funding that comes. I've talked about the party ticket fees that comes. I've talked about the international funding that comes with it. The dinners, where one plate is worth 1 million and the people have to buy because you know what you want around Baba. That kind of money is something you can't avoid. You can't run away from money. So Raila will lose a lot of money by not buying. So he will not do that. 8, there is a lot of pressure from foreigners for Raila to buy. Remember, different foreign government and the foreigners support different candidates for their own interest. So Raila has his supporters. There are those people who always push for Raila's candidacy every now and then. They have not lost hope and they will still push for Raila. Those people who Ruto has cut links with. In a country that Ruto has shown the back, will back or will support Raila, so that at least they continue getting what they have been getting from the Kenya, the government of the Republic of Kenya. Those are the 8 reasons. Thank you.